from Dyken Park in Houston. It's going to be a scorcher out there today. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Houston Astros.
About to get started here. Our starting pitcher in this one, Framber Valdez. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Now for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now it's Brandon Lau. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one away.
Batting third baseman, Junior.
Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy? Finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Junior Caminero, batting with one down, takes a strike. That's hard hit on the line. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Josh Lowe.
And now it's going to be Josh Lowe. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. Diaz, the runner at first with two gone. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. Two on now with two away.
Fifth, catcher, Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Jansen checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Right side. Altuve tosses to first. That's the third out. So the Rays strand a pair. Now here come the Astros. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Houston, on the hill here today, Shane McClanahan. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, a pretty standard four-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, two breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. And that's in the dirt. kicks and fires.
Ball that's outside.
And that one clips the corner. That one outside.
That one out.
They're now 3-1. That one fouled off. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get beat.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Paredes digs in now. In there at the knees. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Missed inside with the curve. In the dirt, but kept close. Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to Diaz. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Now we check out the Astros lineup.
Alvarez.
Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Yordan Alvarez stands in now and watches strike one. Sliced hard but foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Here's the throw to the plate. Slides his hand in there, save! And it's 1-0.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with two strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with two strikes.
And now it's Christian Walker. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Now 1-1. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. To Diaz. That's two. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Second inning set to go. Now it's going to be Christopher Morel. Valdez back to work. Just missed. Late swing fouled off. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 7th, shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Ball 1.
And ball 1.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Maybe a 2 ball. 5, 4,
That's an out.
3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now, Richie Palacios. And the slider just misses. They say you win.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 9th, center fielder.
He kind of
Johnny
rolled over
DeLuca.
on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now here's a speed threat. Out. And he's out. And it got him. That ends the inning. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here in Houston, bottom half of inning number 2. And now Yainer Diaz.
Yes.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On a bounce right side. Loud. Oh, a great flip. On the money. Nice play.
96, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. One out, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Chaz.
Here's the left fielder, Chaz McCormick. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's
and
safe.
he's back in safely. Just missed. Pena over at first with 1 away. And it's 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Ooh, Baya.
You got
to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Man at first, one away. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. First and second, one out. Mauricio Dubon now at the plate. And takes low for ball 1. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
One out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down the pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Next to hit, Jake Myers. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging. 2 left on. We played 2 full. It's the Astros 1, the Rays nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Johnny DeLuca. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Fouled off. He was late. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Way out front for strike 2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Bird, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So the lineup flips over. Yandy Diaz now. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Man at second. That's outside. And it's 2-0.
Ball. I got 3-0.
There's a strike. No outs. Runner on second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice
Now
today.
batting,
So impressed
second
with his
baseman,
ability to let the ball
Brandon
travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lau at the plate.
Hey.
This one in the dirt.
0-1.
One on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swung on, belted. Dubon going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with one away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1 so far.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Pitch misses. 1-0.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
2 balls, no strike.
To the right side, and that chance handled. On to first. Got the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Fought off foul. Foul ball there. That's to third. Paredes handles, throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rays 2 and the Astros 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Altuve hitting leadoff in today's game. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next offering upstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
There's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 down. The count is full.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jordan.
Now it's Jordan Alvarez. RBI single his last time up. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Low, drop step, going back, and that is gone. And Air Jordan leaves the yard, and we're level. It's 2-2.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Walker in the box now. No balls and a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ball popped up. Caballero brings it in for the third out. Solo homer ties it for the Astros. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Dyken Park as we go to the top of the fourth. And stepping in for the Rays, Danny Jansen. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And there's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with two pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
That's a ball.
And that one missing low.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
In the dirt, it's 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. High fly ball down the left field line. McCormick ranging back on it. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. So he goes yard to left. And that gives him a lead. It's 3-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Digging in, Christopher Morel. Out to short, Pena. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, shortstop Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. Missed inside with the curve. And that is out of play. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to the left, Paredes. And that's an out. Two outs, base is empty. Richie Palacios will hit next. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, as a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Nothing but curveball so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 4-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's a speed threat. Johnny DeLuca. Hit in the air, right field. Dubon makes the play, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go. Bottom 4. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And another ball.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Caballero in plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop.
Now here is Jeremy Pena. And he's already singled in this game. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Now the left fielder, Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick.
That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Pena, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Left field, Palasios brings it in. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch
batting,
away and
right
wasn't able to stay close.
Mauricio Dubon.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Caught looking his first time up. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And a curve misses outside, and the count is 2-0. Way inside, gets out of the way. The Astros down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, 2 outs. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. Misses again, 5 in a row. Six straight outside the strike zone. Two on, 2 outs. Tap foul at the plate. Now a fly ball to right center. Nice grab on the run. And that's the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Still down by a count of 4-2. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Valdez back to work. That one ripped. Dubon giving chase. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That was loud contact and a no doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Here comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching
Brian
for the
King
Astros.
on the pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now Brandon Lau. 0 for 2 in this one. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Rays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Just missed. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone. 1 and 2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a curve misses outside. That one missing inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Man at second. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now here is Junior Caminero. And a curve is down and in. Activity in the bullpen. Caleb Ort up and throwing. Contreras also throwing. That's in there, and the count 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Come on, punch him out.
The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And now here is Josh Lowe. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. Diaz at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 left for Tampa as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Astros finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's down and in.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw and they can't get the out.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Paredes in the box now, takes strike 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Get out of town. That one's got to feel good. And we are tied. It's 4-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. And a foul ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. And strike 2. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Drew Rasmussen up and loosening in the pen. Rodriguez warming up as well. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is down low. The 1-1 is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Way inside. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Shane McClanahan done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Now
Tampa
a new pitcher for the Rays, Drew
Number
Rasmussen.
57, Drew Rasmussen.
And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. He's grounded out a couple of times. That's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now, Jeremy Pena. He's 2 for 2. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Low makes the catch, and that will end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. All even now at 4 apiece. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher,
Now
Caleb
pitching
Ort.
for the Astros, number 63, Caleb Ort.
Now it's Jansen to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Catcher, Danny Jansen.
That clips the corner. Movement in the bullpen. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Scott getting cranked up as well. Tied at 4. Little chopper rolls foul. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Christopher Morel. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Morel, 25 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Diaz snags it for the second out. Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Starting to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he won a round. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. And we are tied 4-4. Back here in Houston, John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Chas McCormick. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Edwin Uceta, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Clevenger, the power lefty, up as well. Off the mark there. Now 2-0.
2-0.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Jansen makes the grab, and there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So digging in, Mauricio Dubon. He is struck out, and he is walked. Dubon started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Freddie Ferguson says he went around. Swinging a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Myers in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Cut on and miss, struck him out at 98. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. This game's all tied at 4. Back here at Dyken Park, new inning getting started. Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And another ball. In the air to left center. McCormick sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny
At the plate,
DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
Here we go, Astros. Here we go.
Foul ball there. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. First pitch misses. That's through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. And we are tied 4-4.
Now pitching for
And
Tampa
the Rays, they go to the bullpen.
Number
Edwin
63.
Uceta.
Edwin Uceta.
Back to the top of the order now. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Yeah, the batter now, Paredes. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. The next offering misses. And a count 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
Here's Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. Way upstairs, ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. In for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Astros are down quietly. Score remains tied at 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here is Brandon Lowe. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That misses. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Josh Hader, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. That one missed.
1 strike.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. Junior Caminero in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, third baseman.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first, and on to pinch run for the Rays, Jake Mangum. Go ahead run on base. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. First out in the top of the eighth.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Abreu throws over, and he's back safely. Swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. You can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Ball 1, no strikes. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And the count 1-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now,
Bay.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Garrett Clevenger.
Garrett Clevenger. This
Jonathan
change for the
Aranda
Rays.
comes on defensively now as he takes
playing
over as the new
base.
second baseman.
Number 62.
So here's the cleanup hitter,
Jonathan
Christian Walker.
Aranda.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Very high with that one. And that's ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros.
Yeah.
0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jeremy Pena digs in now.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And a strike on the outside edge. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And down on strikes. And the Astros put down in order. Nothing doing there for Houston. Still all square at 4 apiece. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Rays, Christopher Morel. Abreu, 6'1" righty, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Abreu back to work. Inside, and it's 1-0. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Outside. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
Four in the 9th. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, left fielder, Richie Palasios.
Here's the left fielder, Richie Palasios. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Upstairs. Swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And that one way outside. And that's ball 3. Johnny DeLuca in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. He caught it behind his back. And that's a nice play to end the inning. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
A new pitcher in the game, Manuel Rodriguez.
Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 39, Manuel Rodriguez.
And stepping in for the
Leading off
Astros, Chas McCormick.
Left fielder, Chas McCormick.
There's a strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Pete Fairbanks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. And that one upstairs, ball one. And that's way high. And it's 2-1. And that one almost hit him.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And fouled off. Tied at 4. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Rodriguez with a move to first. McCormick dives back in safely. Hit in the air left field. Palasios on his way over. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake Myers.
And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Just missed. Jose Altuve in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here.
It's a good spot to be in. With runners on first and second, you know the pitcher's going to come after you.
And a base hit right there. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline. This one's over. And the Astros walk it off 5-4.
So you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extras, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.